One of the themes that Manish also likes is also IT, and within IT, Infosys and Mindtree are actually his chosen favorites. And talking about Mindtree, it seems that the race for the Bangalore headquartered Mindtree is now only heating up, with a bulge bracket PE fund as well as global players very much in the race. In fact, ET now learns that the IT arm of a leading conglomerate has now entered the fray for the sought-after technology target. Ashwin, Mohan, my colleagues, joins in with more exclusive details. Ashwin, who's newest to join the race for Mindtree?
Morning, Aisha. So this race for Mindtree, along with the race for NIT Technologies, is perhaps two of the hottest deals currently in the IT sector. What we're given to understand from multiple sources familiar with ongoing discussions is that L&T Infotech, which is of course the listed IT arm of the conglomerate Larsen & Toubro, we're given to understand from sources that L&T Infotech has entered the fray for Mindtree in its capacity as a strategic suitor. What we're given to understand from sources is that L&T Infotech and Mindtree are currently in talks, and they are evaluating options for a potential merger. From L&T Infotech's point of view, it is perhaps the largest mid-cap IT player. At the end of the day, the management does want to reach the big league, so they want scale, they want access, they also want a good quality asset like Mindtree. So that's the reason why I'm given to understand from sources that L&T Infotech is currently eyeing Mindtree. But at this stage, one needs to keep in mind that this is a prized asset. There are many other players like KKR, like Bearings, like NEC that are also in discussions with Mindtree. So one needs to keep that in mind as well. So these are not exclusive discussions. This is another player that has entered the race. But being a strategic suitor, it has its own set of benefits, because you get long-term stability, you also get the right kind of talent, and at the end of the day, you can also get access to large IT outsourcing contracts because of the L&T network. So a strategic suitor definitely does have value as far as the minority shareholders of Mindtree are concerned. But mind you, this does not necessarily mean that it might translate or fructify into an eventual transaction. These are still early stages. What we are given to understand is that L&T Infotech has entered the race. We've tried to get in touch with both these companies for official responses. Mindtree, of course, due to its results, is in a silent period, so we haven't yet heard from them. And despite repeated emails and phone calls sent to L&T Infotech, we haven't yet heard from them. So we'll update the story as and when we hear from both these companies. But that's the latest deal exclusive that we have. L&T Infotech in exploratory talks for a potential merger with Mindtree. Keep an eye out on this one.
We leave it at that. Thanks very much for getting us the very latest on this story. And it's a developing one. Mind you, I think the operative term over here is exploratory talks. So very early stages. Let's see how the deal progresses and whether or not there is a match in these two entities coming together.